Kristen would not let this go yesterday because the offense was so big by the friends on this blind date.
So our listener wanted to do a second date update, which is when you go on a good date and then you don't know why you don't hear back from the person and you need some type of closure. And so she wanted to know why this guy had not reached back out. And so we did. We went and got some answers, and it turns out that they have mutual friends. And so the friends hooked them up on a date together. But then she never heard back, so we asked the guy why he never reached back out. And he said it was because he wasn't basically impressed. And that was because the friends told him to make it a blind date. They didn't want him to go to her social media. They just wanted him to go and not know anything. He thought that was a red flag, but he did it anyway. And they did show him a picture, but they altered the picture. They added a filter to the picture, I guess, to make her look somewhat better.
Unbeknownst to him.
Right. And so,
Unbeknownst
to her. Yeah. And so when he got there, he wasn't blown away, was his words, by her beauty. And even though he thought she was a good person, he wasn't interested in going on another date, which led us to wondering why her friends set her up like this. And we were trying to get some answers as to which friend altered the picture to try to help her out.
I mean, it's super insulting when your friends are editing your photo to get you a blind date and you don't know anything about it. So she finds out yesterday and she's like, I had no idea. I didn't touch it at all. So Kristen's like, we got to figure this out.
I wanted to know why. And I also feel it's important, too. I don't think this is a deal breaker for friends because I don't think their intent was malicious. I think they were just trying to help her out. But I would be like, okay, here's the deal. If you guys are going to set me up on blind dates, you can't be doing this kind of crap. And I want to see the picture and I want to see what you did to me.
Yeah, you're setting her up for failure if you're filtering it that much. And she shows up and she doesn't look like that anymore. I mean, you're not the one there that has to handle the awkwardness.
I was like, oh, like a little smoothing here and there. I guess I wouldn't be upset about that. But like some of those filters, like people put me in that filter, like Ludwig. Like I look hella tan in that one. Imagine if I show up to the blind date. They're like, you set me up with a vampire. So I could understand being upset. But some of those like auto tune or like face tune, like you can make the boobs bigger, the eyeballs way bigger, the lips bigger, like crazy stuff.
Oh, the catfishing filters that are on Instagram right now are insane.
It's wild.
And she went to her friends to get some answers to see if they would know something, and they all pretended like they had no idea what she was talking about.
Yeah. So Cassie's got the email follow-up here.
Bert Show, so many emotions. I'm angry at my friends. I'm also really embarrassed. I mean, I know I'm not a supermodel, but I didn't think my friends thought I was so ugly that they had to edit a picture of me in order to get someone to like me. I decided I needed to get my hands on that picture immediately and figure out how bad it was. So I texted Ryan. I told him I appreciate his honesty and wished him luck with his dating life. Then I kindly asked if he wouldn't mind sharing the picture he originally saw of me. He sent it to me. I feel humiliated. It looks nothing like me. After seeing it, I don't blame him one bit for being shocked and disappointed. Their editing job made me look like a 10, and honestly, I'm probably a 6.5. I confronted my friends, and 2 out of the 3 said it was one person's idea. They both said they did not like the idea, but my other friend insisted and said I'd never find out. When I confronted her, she got defensive and she said I was unappreciative for what she was trying to do.
I hate when people do this. Hold on 1 second. You are in the wrong, and now you feel bad, and you're embarrassed. So what do? You lash out to make the other person feel bad. I cannot stand this behavior.
Well, remember, everybody's the superhero in their own story, right? So here she is. I'm just trying to do you a favor and get you in front of this guy. Yeah, I might have doctored a little bit, but yeah, it looks like you. So she's feeling like she's not being appreciative.
She's the victim.
Yeah, that's what happened. Oh man, I need a class on how to manipulate people like this because I feel like everybody else around me knows how to do it.
She says it's totally normal for people to make improvements to photos, and she claims that if they had sent in an unedited photo, he might have assumed that was edited and that I was actually even uglier than I am naturally. Yes, she literally used those words.
Damn.
I didn't even know what to say.
That's
the
not
thing
a
is,
friend.
even though she has a boyfriend, I would say that I'm actually better looking than she is. So it's weird that she would be so judgmental and edit me. I don't know if I should forgive her, or if she's even a friend if she thinks that way about me. For now, I think I'll distance myself from her. I just don't know if I should do the same for the other 2. Thanks for checking in on me.
What do you do in a case like that, man?
For her to say it's weird that she would be like, when we're on the same level of attractiveness or I'm a little bit better, it's weird that she would be so judgmental of me. It's not weird. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Why can't she just go, you know what, it's my bad?
It's
It
that
was my
simple.
bad. You know what? I was just I really wanted this for you guys, and it's just my bad.
I don't know if you've noticed, but people have a really hard time taking accountability these days.
Hardest thing ever for them to do. I don't know why.
The Bert Show.